Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of the MadPack2 with Lord Icon. As you can see here, my wall of shame has been set up with all of the heads that I've collected of my deaths. That's way too many. Alright, so last episode we did get the automation set up, we got food set up, we got a lot of mining done, which means I should, hopefully, have enough ingots to start working with. And you can see I kind of shifted everything around. I switched my strong boxes out so those open with things above them, so it's not an issue. And I've upgraded my chest to iron chest. Now I've moved this one over to be just the rarer drops. One of the things I want to go through today and do is open Pandora's box. I'm going to see what we can get out of that, and hopefully it's not going to kill us all. Alright. Outside of that, I also did go and run over and get some clay during the last daytime. I figure I'm going to need that if I'm going to do anything with setting up any tinkers, tools, or any other types of manufacturing that needs clay. Also, another thing I found is this right here. And wow, looks like I have a cape on. I don't think I have a cape. But this is the breadcrumbs head. And if the breadcrumbs head drops, I found if you set down 2 stone and put your head on top, it becomes a statue. So that's kind of cool, because now I can have a statue of myself. That and this head, if I put it on wood, actually puts it down with the cover. You can see I have my headset and my hood on. The other ones on the walls downstairs, which I can't see through the tree, just have the head without the cover, so it's just the black with the 2 eyes. Alright, so you can only sleep at night. I thought it was night. It's just so dark out because it's raining. So one of the things I wanted to go through before we upgrade everything is I want to show the pains of one of the things that you have to worry about. So as you can see, I'm taking everything off. I think I was missing pants. Alright, I was running around without pants on. I'm going to grab this sword. It's almost dead anyway. And I'm going to go outside. So one of the things is rain is dangerous. If you get rained on, it can hurt you. The second thing is these birds. Now, they don't look too bad unless you get outside. Oh, and death's right behind them. If I get outside, you'll notice that they don't let me go very far. Let's drop these off real quick. So I'm just collecting some stuff. So I'm outside. Oh, I got the rain hitting me. Man, there's got to be a way to turn the rain off. There it is. There you go. So once you get outside, these things will pick you up and drop you. Luckily, he dropped me on my house. Oh, there we go. Now, you can stand close to a building, and there's a chance that they can't get you. And there I go, I died. And where did it spawn me? I guess it spawned me in their hands instead of in my bed. I'm not sure what happened there. And I'm killing him. And you can keep killing him, but again, if I look down, I'm getting pretty high up. And I can't steer these guys. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, they dropped me. And we're in. So that's actually the easiest way to kill them, is to get your sword, have them lift you up, and have them carry you around. Because normally when one drops you, another one will pick you up before you hit the ground. You can see I got one of the heads there. I've got another one in here. They're a little bit too big for chests, so I put it down in the corner. But they're still keeping me from going and doing anything. So I'm going to make another stone sword, and we'll do that. I just need to make another sword anyway. Let's see. I know I have one in here. It's almost dead too. Oh, that's not the sword. Let's use the sword this time. Yeah, fly away. I hear one more. There he is. Where's my front door? Oh, he dropped me at the front door. Oh, and somehow his hit killed me. Now it's having some weird problems glitching me into the corner there, because they picked me up last time I spawned. I should have spawned right here. So you can see I got another head out there, and a couple more guys. So, oh, in my house, huh? I guess I left the door open. No, they don't really hurt too much. It's just the initial pickup that takes off a heart or two. Wonder if I can craft while I'm sitting here. No, you can't. There we go. Let's close that door. Now it sounds better out there. There's only a few left. And let's reorganize all this junk we just put back in here. This, and we'll take a food. I need pants. There we go. There we go. Alright. So let's eat. My new renewable food source, which you can see I've done a little bit more getting some different things. I also got potatoes, so they're not quite as good on the food or on the saturation. So it's a 1 bar extra, so it still gives me positive. I'm trying to stay full saturation to see if it regens my hearts better. Another thing is when I was out there last, I think I did kill an extra creeper. So let's see if we got it yet. We do, 12%. Kill new creeper. So this gives us all of the pressing plates, the inscriber plates for applied energetics. If it'll let me accept it. Let's see. Oh, I got a claim. Hard choice. The artifacts give me so much a benefit for attacking or defense, but this gives me an extra green heart. But these I can make and these I can't, so I've got to claim that. So the pressing plates are used in a lot of different things in the inscriber to make different things. So printed silicon, this one, you can see this one makes my logistics circuits, which before you could just make by hand. Now you have to press it to get that, and then you press this into it to get that. So each of these are needed for a different piece of making anything within AE. So those are definitely a need, and I'm going to put those over in the rare chest here. And there's our artifact. So damage resistant when used. Heals player when inflicting damage. Alright, so slows down all mobs when dropped. So if I throw it down, it should slow them down. That's something I don't know if I want to test or not. Alright, so I'm going to put the book away. What's the next one, just so we know? Alright, pigmen and ghasts, which I've killed one ghast because during my farming run last time when I was running out and getting the clay, there was actually a skeleton riding on a ghast. Luckily, I was carrying a bow and I was able to take him down, but that was definitely a benefit since that's the next thing I need to kill. Hearts. Alright, yeah. Well, love you too. Not sure, it didn't actually give me what I needed. Does it say it's full? It does say it's mature. There we go. And every time I walk in this room, I'm going to see this wall of shame. Which, I think there's another one out there, or I put it in here. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. It's probably still outside. Alright, so the next thing up is actually the main reason why I wanted clay. So if we look at clay, you can make this binding composite. So I need sand, clay, and gravel. And this is used in since I started off doing some Ender IO, I'm going to go ahead and build a couple of additional Ender IO pieces to help with my system here. So let's see, binder composites, let's get 8 of those. I guess I got over those. There's 16 of those, and however many of those I need. And I almost lost my crafting table. So yeah, I was leaving my food in there. It was making it a little easier. So there we go. And eventually we'll need all of that. Probably a waste right now because I'm probably going to end up dying and losing my home, or I don't know. So for now we'll just put this in resources. and we'll cook up a couple of these. Additionally, I cooked up some conductive iron, and you can see what I'm looking at making here. So this is an energy conduit. I'm going to be able to hook this up to multiple things now if I get conduit, and I can kind of set up more than one furnace generator, because you can see now I'm just draining the juice that's stored up in the generator. Both of these are currently full. But once this runs out, that's all I've got. Plus, I'm not storing anything in a cell yet, so I need to get some cells set up. On top of that, there was something else that I was looking at. What was it? Oh, that stuff looks nice. Dark matter, which, yeah, do not have the resources for that. Yes, so the magical crops. I could, at this point, I do have enough to set up a couple of crops, and once you get one crop going, you can use that crop to then upgrade it to better crop types. So like starting off with coal and then upgrading to, I think it's redstone, and then up to like a diamond level. But I don't know if that's something I want to use yet. So let's wait for those things to crop up, and we'll see what else we want to get in place. So along with the smelter and the grinder, or sag mill and alloy smelter that I have set up, there's some other devices that I want to set up. One is I want to be able to farm. I don't want to have to walk over here. I want to make sure it's getting done. And then the third thing that I was thinking about is probably the most critical, is when we were living at that last house, when I think we hit the difficulty level around 17 or so, that's when the key hand showed up. I'm trying to think of the boss, directed or built after, I guess, one of the moderators of building this mod pack. So that key hand is like, I guess, spawns and comes running towards you, and that's kind of, it was digging towards me from that place in the ground that it spawned. Now that my house is above ground, I feel like there's definitely a lot more concern that if he does make it out of the ground, I'm out of luck. I have nothing protecting me. He just has to go through one layer of wood, and then I'm going to die over and over and over again. Yeah, not new, but still, it's going to not be fun. So it looks like enough of these are done, and I didn't cook up enough conduit there, but that gives me 16 to start off, so we'll go ahead and grab that. So again, put that in components. We'll put this in ingots. And we got another stack of 64. So we made 2. That's decent. But now we also have the conduit. So another thing we can do is we don't have to have this strong box in the middle. So I can have it go directly from here to here without having to go through an intermediate box. The reason why I couldn't do it before is because this furnace couldn't power both of them unless I had some conduits to transfer it. So the question is, where did I put my wrench? There it is. So we can get that. That's got nothing in it. We can get that. And we'll probably need these at some point to do transfers again. We'll upgrade them to the higher level strong boxes and possibly get some of the golden bags of storage so we can kind of fill it up times 10. Alright, so we need to clear out the ores and break this down. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. I wonder if you can, yeah, you can. Alright, put this here. Now that we have this set up, I'm going to look at the config for this. Config. So this is doing a push to the right, which is still the same. And then this one should be doing a push to the right now too. So it's doing a, it doesn't hold its config. Pull from that side. Oh, push to that side. So we can turn the bottom off because I don't know what it's going to pull from the bottom. Disabled. That's fine. Alright, so now once we throw something in here, it's going to go all the way across and come out here. Saves us a little space. The next part is, you can't break that with that, you gotta break it. Now figuring out where we want to put our power gen. So again, for now I don't really have that much space at this house, so I am going to go ahead and set it up like that. Now that'll be able to transfer the power. It transfers more than they need. These are what, 20 each. This creates the 40, and then this pipe creates or transfers, was it 1,000 something? 1,280 RF per tick. So we're covered for now until we get enough more generators, then we'll have to be concerned. Excuse me, gotta get a drink. So the generators will not sustain us though. So we need to figure out what is a better source of power. Now there is some other ones that we can look at. There's a solar one, which can definitely help during the day. Doesn't really help during the night, but, and we can move all those back. There we go. Then there's also lava, which we know we need to go to the end, or the nether anyway. We definitely have to kill some things there. It's part of our current quest. Alright, so we're hooking this up here. We've got one thing of food. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then we're still going to have to kill some birds if I'm going to get out there. And I didn't bring a sword. Actually, I don't even have a sword. Where is he? Come on, through the tree. I'm gonna die. He actually doesn't hurt that much. Other than he makes me blind, which... There we go. And you can see we got 2, 3 extra, 4 extra hearts. It's these absorption 3. Yep. Alright, so we got a couple of food out of there. There we go. I need to make a sword. So we have some sticks here. And I have enough iron. I'm just going to go ahead and make an iron or osmium sword. And I may lose it again because I'm going to have to kill some birds. Alright, so that was trying to sleep. Let's try it again. Alright. Alright, so now that we slept, it's time to see if we can get rid of some of these birds. I don't need to take the food with me. That'll just be a waste. And I don't have enough supplies for arrows right now. Plus that would take too long anyway. This sword hits for a lot more than an arrow does. Oh, and the last thing that I need to do before I go out and kill myself is, since we've been getting obsidian from those guys, we should be able to make a, what is that, tank to put drain our AP into, XP into. So let's see, tank. So we don't have enough glass. I got a lot of sand now. I don't think that helps it any to split it up like that, but let's go ahead and do that. I love how it does 3 at a time, but that's kind of weird. It's coming out quite clear. I wonder if I can still use that for... it looks like it's fully substitutable. I'm not sure if they'll work together though, so we'll see. It doesn't. Or maybe I'm just doing it all wrong. Wow, has to be in the bottom. Thought it was always the top. It's different. Alright, so we got our tank. The next thing we need, and we don't need both of those, is we'll need a drain. Drain? Iron. Actually, do I have iron bars? I have 8. I need 9. And it's 6. There we go. So now when we die, we're not going to be losing all of our experience. I'm probably going to put it in the ceiling. Probably won't look as good from down here, but I'm thinking about maybe if I do stay here, I can use it for like an auto enchanter instead. Then I could put a shower downstairs if I need to. There we go. No reason to die and lose all our stuff. Oh, and I forgot I still have my stuff on. I almost went outside and lost all that. You can see way too many of those birds. Another giant head. Wow, there's too many of them. Oh, right behind me. Alright, he died really quick. I'm okay with that. Anybody? Anybody? You? Alright, like 5 down and 80 to go. Now I might be able to use the trees to cover myself too, so if they go to attack me, I might be able to hide under here. Just like I'm doing in the doorway here. Where'd he go? Yeah, it seems to be working. One more hit on that guy. Alright, we're flying right through this. One more. Uh-oh, he can reach me. There we go. It looks like the skies are clear over here. Alright, so looking at our map here, what I was actually thinking is if I did a lava furnace, there is this volcano over here. So if it's not like surrounded by anything, it's doable. Also, I wanted to see what was in this building. Yes, I didn't bring any of my armors or anything because I was planning on killing the birds, but that's what this is all about, right? It's empty. Okay. Junk, 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 junk. And more junk. That's it. Huh. Figured there'd be something in there. Alright, let's go back, get our armor, and we'll set off. And these are places I've already been. These are the places I stopped at on my way to my new home. So I think it was the second episode, or maybe the third. I'm going to lose everything I just got. Got him. Now these two guys, three guys are close enough to my house that they may swoop down as soon as I go to my front door. Alright, successful. So we have this area down here, which I've never explored. Our original walk, we came from that side, so to keep moving in the direction, we need to go down this way, which we were just over here, and we've done these ones too. We hit both of these places, and we've climbed up and taken out most of that. So I do see there's a roguelike dungeon here. I kind of want to see what's down that area. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and mark this. I marked it as play or death, but it doesn't matter because that's what my map's on right now, so I see it. And I want to see what the... Not a Tom's activator. The fluid. Wait. It is aqueous accumulator. What it needs now. So basic, tin, glass, and iron. Let's make one of those real quick so our farm can grow while we're out. Is that not like that? Not like that. Alright, so yeah, very bad memory there, huh? Autonomous activator. Basic. Oh, it's a 10 gear. And speaking of that, there was one of the things that I saw during my last episodes where I wasn't able to shift click into here. I want to test that out real quick and see. So, crafting. I go crafting table, shift click. Nothing. Oh, well, I'm not holding any wood. Might help. Okay, still nothing. So what I want to do is, I want to have two. I want to have one that holds the stuff. And I guess it's broken right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put... Darn it. Put it up one more. One that I can shift click the stuff into. Let's see if that works. That did work. Alright, so that's different. Not autonomous activator. Why do I keep wanting to do that? Thermal, or no, aqueous. Aqueous accumulator. 10 gear. 10. A 10 gear I think also needs more steel and potentially wood. Depending on if they changed it from what it was before. Okay. There's our 10 gear. Cyclic. Aqueous. Machine frame. 2 copper gears. Redstone, glass, iron. Think that was everything we need. Didn't really count it out, but 2 of those. Aqueous accumulator. Aqueous. Did it just, there it is. I was going to say, did it disappear on me? So that's my redstone. Alright. And then should have everything. Well, actually, I don't have the bucket. Should be everything. There we go. So the reason behind making that is we're talking about our garden. And the best thing to have that sitting on top of, or sitting above that, is the sprinkler. Sprinkler doesn't need any water as long as it's got an activator underneath it, or an accumulator. 2 of these iron bars. A piece of redstone and a stick. I've got everything I need. Wow. There we go. Iron. I'm missing the iron. And if I do this, I think that also means I can get rid of all of my water blocks over here. Because the activator can actually pull water out of nothing. And it's just enough for, so if I look at it here, yeah, it just says place it in water to speed it up. I used to be able to. And I just got rid of my water. Ignored, configuration, servo, redstone, framework. Maybe it's going to be upgraded for it. It's alright, we're not too far away from a little water puddle over here. I wonder what the chalice costs. Not that one, as it is that one. Oh. Yep, not there yet. Alright, I had to get 2 buckets because I'm going to need both. Still naked. And still have birds. And, oh, I can't move. I'm like, why am I running so slow? I'm out of food. Oh, Shadow Games.
Death in the dark.
And there's death. Come on. Is it over? Oh, I still need to eat. They made me forget. There he is. At least these guys are easy to kill. If it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't have made it already. But I guess they can't be too bad because they all come through. What is that? Oh. That hurt. Oh, it's a grue. Grues are bad. And I'm upstairs. I should have like a chest full of just swords up here. Oh, is he getting hurt? Oh, where'd he go? He dropped redstone? Or did I drop redstone? Don't go outside. Grues everywhere. Okay, drop that, and that, and that, and a whole bunch of junk. Yes, I'll have to organize this later. Is that a breadcrumbs? Nope. So, let's see here. We get to fill out our square on camera here. There we go. That's just terrible. Alright, well that's the end of this episode. We got a lot accomplished. We got our power system set up so we can do multiple. We got our tank for our XP, which we've just gained extra because of the deaths that were coming out. And we've created everything we need for our water gen, our sprinkler system here. I'll carry some water over off camera. And it looks like my iron supply is getting low again, so I'm probably going to go down and do some additional mining. And the sun's finally coming up. And I'll hopefully get all of that done before next episode, and I'll catch you guys then. Hope you guys have fun. Later.